I am from Shreveport, Louisiana, and that's my hometown. I love, love, love Shreveport, but I had to move from Shreveport because there were more opportunities in Dallas, Texas. So I'm a Dallas girl now. So actually, I have, I'm from a family of singers, and we actually used to be a choir. But my uncle, my youngest uncle, is the person that actually helped me and groomed my vocals. And he taught me ever since I was a little kid. And I have been just enamored with all of his great singing. And I grew to love music because he really just kind of helped me to hone in on my craft. So I didn't necessarily come out of the womb singing, but some people kind of say that I did. So yeah. I can't really pinpoint when it was that I said it, but I do remember at a very young age that I was really, really interested in music, and it has been the core of everything that I've done. And let me just be very honest here. I've always had a job, like, going and working, secular jobs and all that stuff or whatever, but it just never really worked out for me. And everybody always knew that I could sing, and whenever I would have to go out of town and all that stuff or whatever. And I was like, why do I keep coming back home to go to work, in corporate America? And one day some things happened, and I just prayed and asked God to remove me from corporate America, and I have not been back since 2012. And so the blessings of God, and I'm not saying that it's been all easy, but I've known for a very long time that this is what I've wanted to do. I can't pinpoint a time, but it's just always come back to music. Like, it's never gone away from music. So I really am a private individual, but there are doors that are opening now for me to be able to tell my story, because I feel like I can help a lot of women. But I have been married, divorced. At the time, I was really embarrassed because I was telling everybody, no, this is gonna work, it's gonna work, and then it didn't work. And I believe over the years I've gotten to this place where I'm okay with that. I don't have regrets. Even a lot of people have regrets after divorce and all that stuff, but I don't really have regrets because I feel like I was supposed to go through a certain time of that, because edging towards my 40s now, I wouldn't be able to deal with that because, some people would be somewhere else. But to God be the glory for the things that he has done. I've gotten comfortable where God has said, it's okay to tell your story now. Like, you don't have to be embarrassed because I got your back. If anybody has anything to say, I'll deal with it. You don't have to worry about that. So I've gone through a lot of different things, a lot of turmoil, even being a single mom, raising my daughter. It's been a challenge, but it's the most beautiful thing in the world to be able to look at other women and tell them, and I'll say privately, but now I don't mind being a little bit more outspoken about it, but telling other women that it's okay because there is life after divorce. You can still raise your children and have fun in life. You don't have to worry about being, too out there or anything like that. Set your standards, be the woman that you're supposed to be, especially as a believer. Be the woman that you're supposed to be. Hone in on what the desires of your heart are. Really know who you are, and expect God to do great things through your testimony. So it's a lot of different things that I feel like in this season I'm going to be able to help other women through, even weight loss journey and just so many other things. So yeah, I'm private, but Oprah said it best to Beyonce, you tell people what you want them to know, and you keep the rest to yourself, so that's where I'm at. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm always open to doing that. I know that there's a way to do it because you don't want to have stuff just all over the place. But I'm always open to doing that. Like I said, I was embarrassed at first. Now I'm in this season in my life where it's like kick rocks, embarrassment. It's okay. You're good. You don't have to worry about what other people are saying. You don't have to respond on social media if they don't like what it is that you're saying. You don't have to respond on social media. So I'm definitely open to ministry outside of just singing because I think that a lot of us are called to do more than just what it is that we're doing, like this one thing. There are so many other facets of life. So get more involved with who you are, know what it is that you want to do, and really get in there and start doing the work. That's always been there since I was a little girl as well. My mom has always said, "You ain't doing nothing but acting," and I'm like, maybe a little. But every time I would get in trouble, I started just crying for no reason. But it's just been one of those things as an adult, though, that I came back to. So I got really excited when the opportunity for the Clark sisters for me to play Twinkie. I got really excited about it, but then again, it was almost kind of like, now, if you don't get this part, are you going to be upset? Are you going to be mad? Are you going to be angry, frustrated, or anything like that? And so God had to work with me on that. And it really just helped me to understand, even in those times, you have to be patient, because I had to be patient and wait on the call back. So you're going through this time where you're like, okay, so is it going to happen for me? And then when it does happen, then a whole bunch of different doors just started opening, just one after the next, one after the next. And it's been a beautiful thing, but I have always really enjoyed watching other people do what they do. What's his name? Robin Williams. Absolutely incredible actor. He's no longer with us, but he's incredible. He went into all of his different characters and didn't hold back. You got Jamie Foxx, just goes into all of these different characters and does not hold back. He learns what it is that he can do, and he drops in on that. And Angela Bassett, like, there's so many different actors that I just really, really enjoy watching, because not only do they do a great job scripted, but then outside of acting, of course, they're showing us only what we want to see, but outside of acting, you get to see who they are as humans, and then to be able to get to know, I got the opportunity to get to meet Jamie Foxx. He's a human being just like me, so it made me feel like, okay, so you don't have to be somebody else in order to be even in this. Like, you can just continue to be yourself. This is what they see on film, but you still have to have your own life outside of those things. So I'm really, really excited about what God has for my future as well in acting. So I got a couple of things, burning in the kitchen. Absolutely. I put my heart into the song, and when it comes to any song, but just talking about Still Holding On right now, I make sure that I go into it learning, where could this person have been in their life, and am I there, or have I been there? With Still Holding On, I do remember a time where I did not want to be here. I have, it's been years, but I have definitely suffered with suicide, and it's tough, it's difficult, but God really, really has wrapped his arms around me, and I usually take what it is that I've dealt with in my personal life. I put that, if I didn't write the song, I tend to put that in the ad-libs of a song, because it gets personal to me. And I feel like, as an artist, if you don't have any type of personal connection with a song, I honestly don't think that you should sing it, because I don't feel like, you can be able to minister it effectively. You need to have some type of a connection with that song. And if you don't, you might want to move on to the next thing. Like, be honest with yourself when you are approached with a song, and it's okay to say no. Like, no, that song doesn't suit me, it doesn't fit me. And a lot of people have a hard time telling other people no. Just because you sound good on the song doesn't mean that you're going to minister effectively on the song. So I always try to make sure that I keep that at the forefront whenever I'm singing a song that I did not write. I feel like it's important as artists to make sure that if you don't connect with the song, you're not going to minister it effectively. And I'm talking only about, with gospel and Christian songs. It doesn't make any sense to sing songs that you have absolutely no connection to. I can't sing the song, and God forbid that anything happens to my mom anytime soon, but I remember Mama in a Happy Way. I can't sing that song. No matter how good I may sound on it, I may have practiced it, I may love the song so very much, but I can't sing that song because I have no connection to that song. It just doesn't make any sense for me to do that. I feel like if you're an artist, you need to make sure that artistry, and I'm talking about in gospel and Christian, if you're an artist, artistry needs to come second to ministry, period, so that you can minister effectively, and then you can be your artist, after you got all the stuff taken care of. Like, does this song really suit me? Does it talk to my heart? Does it speak to my heart? And is this powerful enough for me to be able to go and minister this song? Like, have I actually, dissected this song and made sure that this song is for me? If it's not, just don't do it. It's okay. Perfectly fine.